Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture on the peptide bond. What is a peptide bond? If the amine and carboxylic acid functional groups in amino acids join together to form amide bonds, a chain of amino acid units called a peptide is formed. जब एक अमीनो ग्रुप और एक कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड फंक्शनल ग्रुप ज्वाइन करते हैं अल्फ़ा अमीनो एसिड्स में तो एक चेन ऑफ अमीनो एसिड यूनिट्स जुड़ जाते हैं एंड दे आर कॉल्ड अ पेप्टाइड और इन पेप्टाइड्स में बॉन्डिंग होती है बाय अमाइड बॉन्ड्स. जब एक कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड फंक्शनल ग्रुप अमीन के साथ बॉन्डिंग करता है तो एक अमाइड बॉन्ड बनता है. सो peptides may be known as polyamides. So by convention, the amino acid component retaining a free amine group is drawn at the left end. इसको N terminus कहते हैं of the peptide chain, and the amino acid retaining a free carboxylic acid is drawn on the right, the C terminus. As expected, the free amine and carboxylic acid functions on a peptide chain form a Zwitter ionic structure at their isoelectric pH. तो जब ये पेप्टाइड चेन बनती है तो अमीनो एसिड्स अपने ज्विटर आयन स्ट्रक्चर में होते हैं और हर अमीनो एसिड का एक आइसोइलेक्ट्रिक पॉइंट है एट देयर पर्टिकुलर pH. So this is the structure of a peptide. This is a tetrapeptide. इसमें हम देख रहे हैं 4 अल्फ़ा अमीनो एसिड्स ने ज्वाइन किया है और अमाइड बॉन्ड्स बने हैं. दैट इज़ CONH, CONH. We can see the left end is the N terminus और right end जो होता है वो C terminus का होता है. The conformational flexibility of peptide chains is limited chiefly to rotations about the bonds leading to the alpha carbon atoms. तो इनमें conformational flexibility हम नहीं देख सकते, उसमें rotations possible नहीं हैं. This restriction is due to rigid nature of the amide or the peptide bond. As shown in the following diagram, nitrogen electron pair delocalization into the carbonyl group results in significant double bond character between the carbonyl carbon and the nitrogen. This keeps the peptide links relatively planar and resistant to conformational change. Here we see the color shades. So this represents the regions. The lower structure define these regions and identify the relatively facile rotations that may take place where the corners meet, that is at the alpha carbon. So these are the end carbons. So these are alpha carbons, and this aspect of peptide structure is an important factor influencing the conformations adopted by proteins and large peptides. So here in structure we see that an alpha amino acid, the pair on nitrogen is delocalized over the carbonyl carbon. So it exists in a double bond, that is a double bond exists between carbon and nitrogen, and here, because of this double bond character in amide or peptide bonds, the free rotation is restricted and therefore the flexibility is restricted. And this aspect of peptide structure is an important factor influencing the conformations adopted by the proteins and large peptides. So it exists in planar form, the planar structure. So the planar peptide bond segments where we see the N terminus and the C terminus with the rectangles exhibiting the area of alpha and alpha carbon corners, due to which we see the rotations might take place between these carbon atoms and not between carbon and nitrogen because of the double bond character. Thank you.